As people look to evacuate, shelters are changing how they operate in order to stay in line with social distancing during this pandemic. ABC 27's Ava Van Valen takes a look at what you can expect this time around.
We've seen how hurricanes and disasters impact our area on such a personal level.
New COVID-19 protocols for emergency evacuation shelters changing how the Red Cross and Leon County Emergency Management handle hurricane safety. This year, smaller shelters with a capacity of 50 people or less will be prioritized over larger ones, and evacuees staying there will be monitored for symptoms of COVID-19.
We're going to follow the latest CDC guidance regarding screening procedures for any shelters that open.
Everyone entering the shelter will get their temperature checked, and shelters will provide separate areas to isolate anyone with symptoms. Shelter staff and volunteers will wear masks and PPE.
There's no way that I'm not going to look for a way to help out. I've got my masks, I've got my gloves, and I believe in what they're doing.
The Red Cross already has experience dealing with sheltering during the pandemic after recent Easter tornadoes swept across the southern states. Sharon Tyler is the executive director of the Capital Area chapter of the American Red Cross.
These are uncharted waters, and everybody truly is trying to figure out what the best path to take is.
She says one of the hardest parts is that volunteers are working virtually as much as possible and can't have any physical contact with the people they're helping.
One of our big things is we offer hope and help, and usually the hope is through a hug, and so that's been a real challenge for our volunteers to not be able to give them, that physical comfort that you so want to give when someone's suffering and hurting.